Hey guys, we're talking today about a question that I've had a bunch recently, and it has to do with, I get a bunch of these, this category, and I'd call the category, I think I can do better, or I think I deserve better in my relationship, or I want more from my relationship. So if you've thought to yourself that you really love your partner and you want to be here, but it's not working for you because you want more, you want better, or if you've thought even further down the line that I can do better, then this video is for you. So I'm going to walk you through this little process here, okay? And we start with the idea of your comfort zone. So let's take a job, for example. Jobs and living situations and relationships are all going to tie together really well here. So let's look at a job. Let's say that you have a job that pays you, whatever, this amount of money, $50,000. And you work 40 hours a week, and you find you want to leave, you're not very satisfied. Maybe your boss treats you poorly, you're just sick of it, you want more money, whatever it is, right? So you want to leave, but it's outside your comfort zone, because if you leave, now you're just in the abyss, hoping that you're going to find another job, hoping that it's going to be better. And so you're not likely to take action. Now, what if you knew for sure, with certainty, that if you left, you would have better? Are you more likely to actually leave? And duh, the answer is of course yes. So what about a relationship? You think that there's something better over here in the future if you were to leave. You think that it may be better or that you deserve better. That this is great, but I just know I can have better. But you don't leave because what if you're wrong? And that's scary, and it's really far outside our comfort zone. I mean, you'd be giving up your relationship, your marriage, right? But what if you knew with certainty, somehow you just had this magic telescope that could look into the future, and you knew with absolute certainty that you could have a better relationship? Like the job, you knew that it was $100,000 now, and half the time, and more rewarding. So you knew your relationship was more loving. The sex was still as good, or if not better, but there was more love and more support and less arguing and whatever it is. If you knew that, and you knew that that person was waiting for you, and you would be with them in 3 months. 3 months from the day you leave, would you do it? I can't say most, I'd say most people are more likely, and I'd say a lot of people will say yes, they would do it. But you're making a huge mistake. This is why. Let's talk about energy level here. So here's your energy level, and I'm not talking about like drinking coffee, I'm talking about your spiritual energy. This is coming from law of attraction. So this is you, here's your partner. You're together because you are a spiritual match for each other. And so you desire, this is you desire a partner who is a higher level. You want more from your partner. So you desire a partner that can give more, can appreciate more. You deserve better, right? Better. Now, there's a problem though. So if this is where you are and you leave, so your partner's gone, and now you want better, well, you're going to miss each other. You're not a match to it. So let's say you're a guy and you want to be, ideally, your ideal woman is Scarlett Johansson, and you want a woman who's like super beautiful and successful and fun and rich and famous and awesome. So you say, I'm going to leave and I'm going to find better. Now the problem is, if you don't level yourself up, you don't even have a chance, because you can't get in to the clubs where she is. You don't have access. You don't have the social skills to overcome all of the other people who want attention from her. You don't have a lot of these things. You have to level yourself up a lot in order just to get face to face with her. You see the problem here is that you can't have better unless you are better. Does that mean you can't leave your relationship? Absolutely not. But check this out. So there's two ways you could go, right? If you know that you have to be better in order to have better, let's say you're in your relationship here and you're broken up and you're single over here. You left, okay? So when you're in your relationship, you know that if you want better from your partner, that you must become better. I mean, you can't have better unless you're better, right? So you work on yourself relentlessly, and you learn how to love better and be a better version. Woo, be a better version of yourself. Now, when you do that, one of two things can happen here. Geez. Sorry about that, stuff blowing around in the wind out here. Now you know that if you want to be better, if you want better, you have to be better. And so one of two things can happen, right? You can, in your relationship, work on yourself and become that better person. And now one of two things happens. Either your partner will be inspired from the inside out. This is what it means to influence your relationship from the inside out. You can't change the situation. You can't make your partner do anything. But you can become a better version of you and inspire your partner who loves you and wants to be with you just as much as you want to be with them, to grow with you. And as you feel better and become more fun, more outgoing, more understanding, more forgiving, more reasonable, more loving, your partner will probably want to come for that ride with you. And now you have created that better relationship that you want. You've created it inside of your marriage. Now that's amazing. You didn't have to leave to have better. You just had to become better. Now let's say the alternative happens. Let's say that you work on yourself and you bring yourself up to this new level that you want. You feel good about yourself. And your partner won't meet you. Isn't an energetic match for you anymore. Then you can let go of your relationship, and it's not letting go with pushing away. It's not, I deserve better and you suck and I'm taking the kids and I'm hurt and I'm heartbroken and why couldn't this happen the way I wanted? Instead of that energy, now you leave with gratitude for that relationship allowing you to level yourself up to where you are now. And you leave with appreciation and love, and you're higher level now. So now when you are out of the relationship, you have grown, and another partner, should you choose it for your life, another partner who's of a higher caliber is now accessible to you. And you will easily find that loving partner. But either way, can you see how whether you stay with your partner or you don't, it doesn't matter, that the solution is still level yourself up. And that's the beauty of commitment, long-term commitment and marriage to each other, is that if you're on this journey together and you've committed to that and you're going to stick with that, by leveling yourself up, your partner is going to want to come. It's going to be fun because you're partners and you're going to be able to create that amazing relationship you want. Now, there's one way that you can totally screw this up. So don't do this. I'm going to end with this. If you level yourself up and now you think you're disappointed in your partner because they don't come up to meet you. I did this work. Why can't you do the same thing? Or you require that your partner do better as well. Or that you require your partner appreciate what you just did. Then you're screwed. So you cannot get off on loving how well you're doing compared to your partner. Because that's just your ego chiming in. And when you think you've actually leveled yourself up, it was just a power trip. And so we really cannot compare ourselves to our partner, and we can't, this is the key, okay? This is key. Don't require that your partner respond in a certain way. They might, and they probably will. But you can't require that, because then your ego is getting involved, and it's just going to create more fighting. So I hope you guys got something out of this. I'd love to hear how your journeys are going, and I'll leave you with this. Beautiful kitty right here.